Your beard was struggling until you found the elegant Sasquatch.
It's Suplex Syndicate time! Let's get ready to rumble!
Did it now. Chaos, you should have put this one in the vault, man. They not ready.
I
They don't know what's
am
coming,
Tactical
man.
Santa, the
we
Smack
gonna drop
Talker
this one right
Slaywalker,
here. Y'all ain't
the
ready for
Michael
this.
Jordan
Y'all
of
ain't ready
Kringle
for none of
Jingle.
this. Your boy's a bad man.
If you're not down with the Squatch, you can suck it.
Shock the world, now I'm standing
Spray and slay with the fragrance feed.
Can't open out your head to the track. Fuck the water down rap, we be taking it back. Give it to me straight.
Teach
ain't
that.
no chasing it. Check yourself in the mirror.
Hey!
Ain't no facing it. Cause you
What am I
playing
doing with these two clowns?
It's the master plan. We got the planet on hold. We all over the streets like your favorite sneaker. Breaking up your sound like a drive-through speaker. Everything that I be spitting is strong. After I rock, fast forward through the rest of the song. We the monkey wrench that's gonna ruin your plan. And don't fuck with John Cena. I'm a bad man.
With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Even in the fight with my hands, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets all my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Even in the fight with the
Sponsored by the elegant Sasquatch.
What's happening, everybody, and welcome to the Suplex Syndicate. I am Tactical Santa, the Michael Jordan of Kringle Jingle. I am joined every week by my two brothers from another mother, Dirty Spray J, the FAFO Fragrance Fiend, and of course, the one and only Sasquatch to win the Rumble 2 times in a row. So, fellas, how are you doing? And I gotta tell you, man, Royal Rumble was awesome, and we're gonna get into that. But how's your weekend, man, guys, and how you doing?
My weekend's been great. I bought me an adult toy. I bought me a flamethrower, and I was outside.
That's not where I thought you were going with that. Okay.
I have adult money, and I bought adult things with it. And I bought me a flamethrower, and I was melting some snow today, trying to dig out one of my cars, and it's been great. You know.
Wow.
That's a hard act to follow, Jay. Did you buy an adult toy this weekend or no?
No, it was that wasn't in the plans. I did get some great beard products from the Elegant Sasquatch this week. And so I have been rocking that. And we got a review show on Tuesday reviewing the Elegant Sasquatch. So it just seems to be the place to be is with the Elegant Sasquatch. So I can't top that guy, man.
You know, I would have had some beard mail. I should have had it to pass like 2 or 3 days ago, but since it got stuck in the Indianapolis like black hole,
500, yeah.
My Elegant Sasquatch has not shown up. The one I ordered, so I am hoping that it shows up tomorrow. We'll see, but I gotta love the Indianapolis hub. It's where products go to disappear.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in America. Them, St. Louis, and Denver. It's
terrible. It's terrible. You know, while we're talking about that, fellas, let's just go ahead, man. I have got Loverboy in today. Once again, you know, we are sponsored by Elegant Sasquatch, but even before that, I've been rocking Elegant Sasquatch. I think I put in order with you, Chris, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So, fantastic products. If you have not tried the Elegant Sasquatch, we've got Suplex. Is it Suplex 20 or Suplex for 20% off?
Suplex 20.
Suplex 20, guys. Hit that
on the website.
20
on the website. On the website.
On the website, not Etsy, but on the new website.
Yeah, it does not work on the Etsy page, only on the website.
Yeah, Suplex 20, 20% off. Get yourself some Elegant Sasquatch and find out why myself and 30 Spray J talk him up so much. So get some in your beard and find out, and don't be shy. Order up because he's got some amazing stuff.
Free shipping over $45 too. So,
heck yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna do things a little bit differently tonight, everybody. We're not really going to do a full review on Monday Night Raw or NXT or SmackDown because we got so much to talk about the Royal Rumble. So we're just gonna really skim through Monday Night Raw. So I know there's some stuff you want to talk about Monday Night Raw, Sasquatch. So why don't you go ahead?
All right, I'm only really gonna hit 3 big things on the show. Number 1, Finn gave Punk his flowers for the previous week. when they were over in his hometown, and then ended up basically attacking him, which is kind of crazy. Number two, Adam Pearce reinstated all the Vision guys into the Rumble. He actually in ring apologized to Bronson Reed to his face, so that was kind of crazy. And then the third one was we do have to talk about this a little bit. It's the AJ Styles versus CM Punk match, which actually again 2 weeks in a row, banger
Mhm.
after banger for AJ Styles.
Right, right. Absolutely fantastic match. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
CM Punk. Like I really wish they would do a whole series with these two guys because
yeah.
they could tear down the house every single time,
Agree,
every single time.
agree.
So,
Yep. All
Um,
right, moving into
real quick, that was like 2012 AJ Styles in that match.
yeah,
yeah,
He still has it. He still
yep,
has it.
right.
yep.
He does. Yeah. All right, Jay, why don't you give us a quick breakdown on SmackDown?
Again, not much really. Just setting up for Rumble. Give me one sec.
You know, as he's looking for his stuff,
I
I
got
will give. I was gonna say I will give the AEW highlight of the week. Tommaso Ciampa made his debut
Yeah.
in
yeah,
AEW, and he won the
yeah.
TBS title, which whatever the hell belt that is.
Right.
So that is the AEW highlight of the week. So they made a nice little trade for him for Powerhouse Hobbs, basically.
Right.
So
That was a good trade. You know, if
Yeah.
you know whatever trade it was or whatever, it was a good trade. So
Right.
we had, you know, just Cody Rhodes and everybody, you know, talking and hyping up the Royal Rumble, and then they were interrupted by the Vision. That's a storyline building up or whatever.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes defeated Ray Phoenix, United States. It was a clean match.
Right.
And then the only other thing that they really had was, and of course there was a bunch of DQs and everything, but the main event, Cody Rhodes, Jey Usos, Sammy and Randy Orton defeating the Vision.
Right.
And that was because of DQ. That's just setting up storylines. And let's hit the Rumble, folks, because the Rumble is what it's all about.
So one more thing about SmackDown, which kind of I'll talk about with Royal Rumble, is the backstage vignette they had with Jade and Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
And then the disappointment at the Rumble. But we'll get into that. So yeah, let's talk about the Rumble. So
you know what? I was gonna say. Go ahead, Jay.
Pre-Rumble, Paul Heyman versus Adam Pearce, because of the botch on SmackDown where it showed Braun Breaker was number one entry to Royal Rumble. So Paul Heyman gets in Adam Pearce's face and talking about, you set it up, you let them all back, but you're putting him at number one. He's the blah blah blah. Turns around, it's, you know, FAFO to you. You're gonna mess with me. I'm gonna mess with you. Well, it turned brutal at the end, but that was the pre-Royal Rumble. Let's hit the Rumble.
So number one entrance was Charlotte Flair, and which surprised me.
yeah.
And what was it, just me, or did her outfit look like one of Shawn Michaels' old outfits? It was
did.
given that type of vibe.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, so that was number one, and then surprisingly, number two was Alexa Bliss, and the
Right.
look on Charlotte's face when she came out was like, wow, like she was torn. She was like, I'm not fighting her. She's my best friend, you know.
Did you get the same feeling? Like I thought maybe this was going to be where the break was going to start,
Yeah,
and they fooled around a little bit, had some fun,
yeah, yep,
but they didn't show. I mean, they showed unity. I thought there's going to be that was going to be the first crack
yep.
in this tag team, and it didn't. It
Not
didn't.
yet. They're
Not yet.
sellers. You know,
Yeah.
they're sellers.
Yep.
So and overall, like that was great. And to be honest with you, I don't have the list of the folks who came in when, so I apologize for that. If any y'all have it,
Yeah. Kiana James came in after Alexa Bliss. Then Nia Jax.
Let me say one thing about Kiana James. Did she not impress you
Yes,
at the
very
Royal
much.
Rumble?
Yeah,
Very much.
Wow,
she's main event.
she is. I'll tell you what, man. She's strong, she's agile, she's athletic, and she can wrestle, man. She did a fantastic job.
Ivy Nail finally came back, and then Lola.
She looked like she came out of like Vault 76. By the way,
Oh,
I was
good,
trying to figure out what vault she came from.
good
Yeah.
reference. And then Lola Vice, NXT surprise.
Yep.
Candice LeRae,
Right. Yeah.
and then of course Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys find that it seemed to me like Nia got taken out a little bit too quick in this Rumble?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who did she get eliminated by?
She,
Raquel
she,
Rodriguez.
yeah. The thing is, she had to,
Yeah.
because for one of the entrants later in the Rumble to
Yeah.
make her look like the monster that she is,
Right.
she had to go out because you can't really
Yeah.
have two. You can't have Godzilla and King Kong in the ring at the same time.
Especially we're on the same tag team.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
but it took multiple people to eliminate Nia though. So it's not like she went out like a like a little
Right.
weenie or anything.
Right.
She looked strong going out. I think she eliminated what, like 3-4 people, something like
She
that.
did.
Yeah.
I was just kind of waiting to see, like, it would have been cool if they would have been in the ring, her and Lash, and maybe they would have had that one moment where they had to like fight each other for like 30 seconds or so, just to
Yeah.
see what would happen.
So just a few little quick surprises right then. Then we get the Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
And Keelana Jordan, next another NXT surprise. JC Jane.
Yeah.
Then Raquel Rodriguez. Natty came back.
Yep. It's actually Natty now, not Natalia. It's Natty.
Yeah, it's Natty.
She's the heel now.
Yeah.
Which I was waiting for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sao Ruku, another NXT surprise.
So Ruka, she looked fantastic too.
Yes, she did.
Liv Morgan.
Yep.
Looking bad ass, and I don't, dude. They look like Edward Scissorhands to me. I don't know what
she had Jinko jeans on from the 90s.
Right.
I'm here for it. And then the surprise return that I think she got a good pop.
Yeah,
was Tiffy time.
Yeah.
We had Brie Bella at 20, and then Nikki Bella at 21.
Nikki was first.
Yeah,
Brie came out. Brie came out later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was really the women's, and then who won the women's? Liv Morgan. Mm-hmm. That was a great surprise. I'm here for another Liv Morgan run, bro.
Yeah. It's the way it's setting up. It's going to be, Raquel Rodriguez is going to be going up against Stephanie for the title at the next pay-per-view or whatever. And I have a feeling Raquel is going to win, which is going to lead to Morgan and Raquel for the title. And that's going to be a great match. I don't care. Like, Raquel doesn't get a lot of love in the wrestling community. She can wrestle.
Yes.
Like, she's really good. Like, she just doesn't get the love. I guess it's because there's a lot of bigger powerhouses in WWE, and she kind of gets overlooked. But she's up there,
Right.
It's bad because she's a physical wrestler. She's tall. She can move. Mm-hmm. But I don't think she gets the love that you think she would get because she's not a luchador.
Yep.
Hispanic wrestler.
Yep.
She's a physical. And she's one of a kind. She's one of the first, really.
Right.
Yeah. So the final three came down to Liv, Stratton, and Sol Ruka. You know what? I'm realizing, like, Tiffany Stratton isn't anything special. I hate to say it, but Like she does the prettiest moonsault. I mean, so does Io Sky. I mean,
I think
I'm just trying to figure out
I
what
think
makes Tiffany Tiffany. You know?
I think what they were trying to do with her is when she came in and the way she was looking and what she was doing, I think they I think they overpromised with her thinking that she was gonna be the next Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Because of the look, and, if you look at her, she's kinda like they're trying to model her up. I mean, when she came out on her one match where she was in the Barbie doll box and stuff like that,
Mhm.
um,
She
I
does.
think they I think they overpromised and underdelivered with her. I don't think she's Tiffany Stratton 2.0, but she is still young in her career, and she has lots of time to grow and do more things, but I don't know.
If,
Who knows what they're gonna do with her.
if you don't look at her like Stratus 2.0,
Mhm.
Tiffy's her own wrestler, and
Yeah.
she at her
Sure.
age and what she's done, and just
Sure.
the iconic entrances she made, like with the Barbie and everything,
Sure. Sure.
hasn't been done yet. I
No.
think she is the Trish Stratus of this time, maybe.
Sure, but that's what I'm saying is
They did overpromise her.
if
Yeah.
you looked at what they were trying to do, they were modeling her after a new version of Trish Stratus. I
See,
believe they were trying to make her the new Trish Stratus, and there's still
what?
time. They could mold her into that,
Maybe.
and she
Maybe.
could prove it. I mean, she's already been champion one time,
All right.
so
So I saw a video, so I can't take credit for this, but Chelsea Green is amazing in what she does.
yes,
And the
she
reason
is.
why I say that is Green could have done the Tiffany Stratton thing easily.
Yeah, yeah,
She could do like two or three other things easily, other
right.
gimmicks. Nobody can do what Chelsea Green does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's one of those things where I wish it would push Chelsea Green more instead of just being this comedy bit because she's really good, you know.
Well, I
So
think there was something out there where she had actually talked about that, and
yeah,
she likes her role and she likes doing what she does. So
yeah,
I don't think it's a thing of them overlooking her. I think she's like, "Hey, I like doing this, and this is what I want to do," and that's what they have her doing. You know?
Yeah. Because if anyone has the star power of Trish Stratus for this time, it would be Chelsea Green. You got to think about the villain stages of Trish
Mhm.
Stratus and everything. I think Chelsea Green would fit the picture, but she likes being at mid card. You know,
Right?
I sure
so
it
yeah, like I said,
doesn't mean we wouldn't get another one.
that's the one person I wish it would push a little bit more
Yeah.
because, like I said, she can do she's over with the fans. She has mic skills. She can do whatever, which is really nice. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
So
So let's talk about the career versus career match of Gunther and AJ Styles. Now, was it a career versus career? Like
no, it's just
the
it's
only
just
stipulation was AJ.
yep.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
what I didn't like about it from the get go.
because Gunther was going to be doing double duty with him being in the Rumble, and so he said what 2 weeks ago on Raw, you would have to make it worth his while for him to have a rematch. He already beat him. He
Right?
already beat AJ, and that's why he had to put up AJ had to put up his career. So
It's just that was weak sauce, but
yeah,
great match from AJ Styles again,
yeah,
3 weeks in a row. He really knew how to make Gunther look like Gunther's everything that they talk about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll talk about who someone takes away from Gunther later on and makes him look, like nothing, like, just the amateur, video game wrestler that he is. But great match from AJ. Gunther and AJ again, they did the sleeper hold moment and everyone thought it was going to be a John Cena thing, and AJ fought out of it
A couple times.
a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
times.
And see what got me was like AJ would throw a sleeper hold on Gunther, and it just wouldn't look right because Gunther isn't as tall as is taller than I thought he was, because I thought he was like 6'2". Dude's like 6'7" or 6'8", so he's a big guy. And AJ Styles isn't 6 feet for him, so him to put on a sleeper, it looked really awkward. It'd be like Dino, you trying to get a sleeper on me. It would look crazy.
All you gotta do is take the knee out. You drop down to my size, and I put the sleeper on you. I've done it in the clubs, man.
Yeah, and I understand.
So, yeah, but that last phenomenal forearm, I really thought AJ had it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You and
It
all
was
12 people.
it was a good on your seat match for a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it. But unfortunately, Gunther did beat AJ Styles, and AJ Styles started to take off his gloves and his boots, and then he put the gloves back on. I think his time at WWE has done shaped the podcast for you. You said it, and we already agreed on this backstage. AJ will retire with TNA. I think he's going to have a Japan match, and I think he's going to do all the little indies that he really did. And then there's going to be a good storyline for him to TNA to build TNA up right when he retires, just like John Cena did for WWE.
Right.
You know, AJ Styles is going to bring in some money for TNA for this last year.
After he gets done with TNA, do you think he's going to go to AEW?
No.
Oh.
I can't wait to see a bald AJ Styles, because he says that he's going to cut off the soccer mom haircut and be bald and bearded. I'm ready to see it. And AJ, if you ever see this podcast, check out some Elegant Sasquatch for your head and your beard when you retire.
I got you.
So I think there's something else we all agreed on backstage with this match. This is the only person technically that Gunter retired.
Yes.
Because all the rest of
else,
them, it was their last match anyway. So it was their last match anyway.
Last match, Gunther. Everybody was retiring on those days. Gunther was just the guy that was at the match.
Right.
Goldberg, John Cena, all said that's the day I'm retiring. Gunther was just there.
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. So after that match,
actually, before we go on to the next match, was it just me, or was this? First of all, this arena going up in like a month was absolutely crazy, but it was empty.
Dude.
Like it was empty. Like they kept on saying, "Oh, it's because the LED lights on each one of every chair." Because they took the idea from the arena where the Clippers play in LA, because LA has that. And no, it was the videos that I saw was it. There was like maybe 12,000 people out of the 25 that stadium could hold.
Well, did you see though? It looked like it was empty, and then when the men's Royal Rumble last match, it's almost like they had everybody move down from their seats and come closer.
Yeah,
like it looked like the lower bowl was filled. But
from some of the other videos I was watching, everybody was outside of the arena, doing all the attractions outside of it.
Were they?
Before, like as the thing was going on, then the green shirt guy didn't have his normal seat because he didn't have that kind of money. So he was on the hard camera side, so nobody saw him, but he was there. Right. So there was a video of him and Logan Paul, and Logan Paul is in the match. He was like, so he was talking to him. He's like, so you couldn't get your seat. You don't have like chic money or something, which is hilarious. But yeah. So, but yeah, it's just that arena just didn't work.
No.
Like just because it was empty. That's how it was. And I kept on saying in the other group chat that I'm in to my other buddies, was like, yo, this is empty. There was no outside of the little spots here and there was no crowd at all, especially during the women's match. The women's rumble had no cheer, nothing. They were silent. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Why?
And those women respect the culture of what they are, and they don't dress how they normally dress and show any skin or anything. They could have at least made a crowd of it.
And apparently the all the women talent had to pay for their own gear that they had on. So
Well, I
the
mean,
yeah
I heard that too, but to be fair, wrestlers been paying for their own gear forever. That's just
yeah
part of it. You're
yeah
paying
this
for
is
your own gear anyway.
this is true.
So, you know,
All
but
right, sorry, I went on a
alrighty.
tangent. My bad.
We
Not
had
bad.
the undisputed WWE Championship match: Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
Yeah, this is another like. The only reason why they did this is because Sami Zayn is over in that particular neck of the woods.
But
Yep.
what they didn't do, and I was shocked, and
Yep.
thank you, WWE. Thank you. Because Drew McIntyre beats Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I really thought they were finally
Yeah,
going to give it to him. I
yeah,
really
You
thought.
were you guys
yeah,
waiting for that moment too? That I'm like, oh,
yeah,
they're gonna do it. Sami
No.
Zayn's gonna win it here. I thought for sure
Yeah.
yeah,
they were gonna do that.
yeah. Like, and like it was nice to see the interference. So that was crazy. So that's setting up for something hopefully in the long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. And, this is I'm gonna kind of dig into future predictions. This is long term future predictions. Sammy is not winning it this year. He's gonna win the Rumble next year because Saudi Arabia is getting Mania next year. He's gonna win it, and he's going to Mania next year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll say
If it takes a year so I don't have to see Sami Zayn as champion, I will celebrate that year.
the only thing that Sammy has done in the last, I want to say, year and a half, or since he left the Bloodline, that was worth anything, is when he bitch slapped McIntyre. What, 2 weeks ago? Last week, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
he
Right.
strutted up to him, looked him dead in the eye, and just smacked the hell out of him and walked away. Where's that Sammy? We need that Sammy. We don't want the
I don't
underdog Sammy anymore.
let next year when he wins it and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Sami Zayn has changed my mind. I'm now a Sami Zayn fan. We'll see.
Right.
But I'm so glad that they actually given Drew McIntyre a title run. This
Yep.
is kind of gotten some good traction to see what's going to happen on with him.
Right.
And then we have the men's Royal Rumble.
Yes. Yeah. And you know
think
what?
a lot of our predictions came true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Braun Breaker had had a the number one entrance, and before he even got into the ring, getting with the masked man bullcrap. Like nobody.
Adam
This is
Pierce. Adam
3
Pierce.
shows in a row that they've done a mask entrance.
I'm telling
And
you, it's Adam Pierce. It's set up the match. It's Adam Pierce. Adam
You
Pierce.
think it's Adam Pierce?
Yep.
I'm going back to Double Agent Austin Theory, bro. But I
don't think so.
The way he, like, if you watch after he knocks over Braun Breaker, he kind of like cracks his neck a little bit or whatever. That's not Adam Pierce. That's not Seth Rollins. I think that is deranged Austin Theory. He's playing the field, buddy.
Keep
Possibly.
the podcast. Kevin Owens isn't coming back anytime soon. I
wish.
I wish
Yeah.
he
I
would, but
wish.
I don't even know if he had that neck surgery yet.
He did.
No, he did. So
Right.
it's gonna be a minute. I don't think, and I know it's not him because he was way too thin to be Kevin Owens.
They are talking about it has taken longer than what they expected for his initial heel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're kind of worried. You know how Google gets and you who gets and everything.
Right.
So, I mean, from what we're hearing, they said the same thing for Randy Orton, and Randy Orton eventually came back. When
Right.
KO comes back, oh, look out, world.
Absolutely.
If they don't play him like they should have with my boy Randy Orton,
right. I'll tell you though, I think you guys are correct though. In my mind, it's one of two people. It's Adam Pierce or it is Austin Theory. That's the only two that makes sense.
yeah.
The only thing that I thought the reason about Adam Pierce too is because with the FAFO, Helen, you know what I'm saying? And
you know what? I was just thinking about this. It could have been Penta. Because he got attacked last week. He got attacked on Monday. It could have been
There was some mustache goats.
Yeah, that was the only thing that got me was the mustache, but the eyes were the same, like that those bright eyes. But I was
Those
thinking it could
bright
have
eyes. Oh,
Shut up,
come
Jay.
on.
Shut up, Jay.
That's why I wear sunglasses, is because Sasquatch will get hypnotized by my beautiful eyes.
Okay, is that what it is? All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got Braun Breaker gets pretty much taken out before he even gets in because Obafemi was number 1. Braun Breaker comes down to be number 2. Gets attacked, gets thrown in the ring. Obafemi immediately throws him over the ring, so he's gone. And Obafemi is standing strong in that ring.
Obi looked like a beast during that thing.
Bro.
He was my pick.
Let's talk about the people he eliminated.
Yep.
Solo Sikoa, Rey Mysterio,
Yep.
Rusev,
Yep.
Matt Cardona.
Yep.
And then we had the surprise entrance of Royce Keys, who was formerly known as Powerhouse
Hobbs. Right.
Javon Evans, man, that kid.
Yeah,
that kid had the longest entry in the Royal Rumble, lasted the longest, and he only got taken out by Randy Orton, which was beautiful because 2 years ago he botched a really good RKO out of nowhere, and he sat there and he apologized to Randy Orton. Randy Orton is like, hey, it's okay. They were able to do that spot this Royal Rumble, and he landed it beautifully.
Yep. Yeah. And then Javon Evans took a pop-up Samoan driver.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's still
up there.
I think he hit the top of that tall building over in Saudi Arabia.
I gotta tell you this. When I saw that, he got more hang time than Michael Jordan going to slam dunk. I'm telling you, that was just
I kind of gasped a little bit.
Yeah. Did you guys do the same thing? Or was he supposed to go that high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And credit goes out to Jacob Fatu for landing that.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
One of the most beautiful Samoan drops. If they don't talk about that 20 years from now, like they do some of the others,
right?
Exactly.
Will Keys go next or stay up at SmackDown?
You know what? He's gonna stay up, and he's gonna be yeah.
Wherever they put Obi is where they're gonna put Royce, because
I just hope they don't bury him like they did with Rusev. They just they push
he's
Rusev.
too big. He's okay. First of all, let's go back for a second. Obi made Brock Lesnar look kind of small.
Yeah.
They're about the same height. Listen, Obi and him weigh about the same. Brock has got about 25 pounds on Obi. Brock is 300. Obi is about 270.
Solid though.
Did you not see Brock? There's no fat on Brock.
That's gonna be my if they don't do the monster versus monster. But I don't want to see the Jacob and Braun back and forth beating each other up in the background. None of that.
I think they set it up perfect. You saw there was almost 2 spots where they actually went at it, but got interrupted, and then Brock was the one that actually threw Obi out. That's the seed planted. So that seed's planted. That seed is planted. Right. It's going to happen. But when you look at them both, I think the greatest thing they did with Obi is made Obi look like a monster in the Royal Rumble. He manhandled all them guys out of there. He manhandled all of them.
He actually looked better than Powerhouse Hobbs did. He's going to be called Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm not calling him Royce Keys. It's Powerhouse Hobbs. He looked better than him. Hobbs was only in the Rumble maybe 5, not even 10 minutes. And I can't remember anybody that he eliminated at all. He did nothing in his debut. And I'm like, this is not really good on your part. When Obi had a better
Yeah.
coming out party, I guess you want to call it, than what Powerhouse did. And it's just
They
not a
definitely
good
did make
first
him
step.
look like a monster. They did. But the way he
Yeah.
manhandled everybody, and plus, if you saw the crowd, like how they were reacting when it was Brock and Obi
Yeah,
standing in that ring and how
yeah,
everybody was kind of like gone. It's
yeah.
going down and it's going to be an awesome match because both of them
And,
are monsters. King
and
Kong and Godzilla go at it.
yeah, and I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Right.
Yeah,
Taking
and
my
that was another thing. Thanks for bringing that up. Like, legitimately, who did LA Knight really piss off? Like, they are not.
Yeah.
He's so buried. Like, he.
I think it was that last match.
Yeah.
There was something there behind the scenes or whatever. But don't get me wrong, and don't count LA Knight out
No.
yet.
Yeah.
This year is, if he's gonna sneak up on you, just like Stone Cold
Yeah.
did and The Rock did and everything.
Right.
He's got that potential. I
Well,
think he's got even more potential than Jey Uso when they finally gave
right.
it to him and then took that away.
Well, they better do something with LA Knight because he's not getting any younger.
No,
Yeah,
If they're gonna do it, they better get it to it
he,
because Braun
they
can
just
move.
have him jobbing out, and it's like
Right.
I don't understand it.
I don't
but
either.
LA Knight eliminated Brock Lesnar.
Brock had
Yeah,
to go out just like you were talking about Nia had to go out
Yeah.
because
yeah.
if not, who's gonna take it? I mean,
But
they
that
had to get
that
him
was
out of
the
there.
big jaw-dropping moments
Yeah.
of,
Did you notice
Yeah.
how they kind of dropped the ball in that too, where they like they only showed like a millisecond of him getting thrown out. Like the
yeah,
camera guys were
yeah,
not on that. Like the
yeah.
production dropped the ball on showing him getting thrown out.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because then you're
man,
like, oh, only so and so's left, so and so's
yeah,
left.
yeah,
And you're like, oh, okay, we missed like 6 eliminations, including Brock Lesnar. Come on.
And
right.
did you also notice that, unlike every other Rumble, the people that get eliminated don't go back up the ramp. They went out a different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because usually you have like
Usually
one
they
or
go out.
two. Yeah, you have one or two interactions, looks at or whatever. They didn't do that this time.
Speaking of Brock Lesnar, and my last point is Paul Heyman came out with All the Vision, and Paul Heyman came out with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. He's a Heyman guy. I mean,
He's a
if that's
Heyman guy.
I
Well,
mean we
if
mhm,
they're gonna push Roman Reigns,
right.
Yeah.
why can't you just fix that relationship between Wiseman and OTC?
Because it's
Yeah.
deeper than that. How are you gonna fix that when probably one of Brock Lesnar's last matches is probably gonna be against Roman Reigns?
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
have them all. I mean,
We
but
already
that's
did that story.
I mean, if you wanted to, you've got CM Punk, who's a Heyman guy. You've got
Yeah.
you've got Roman. You've got Brock. You can't have them all on the same team, or else
No.
what's going to go on? You know?
Exactly. But they Roman Reigns, Mr. Part Timer himself showed up, and he's setting up. There's seeds planted between him and Jay, and him and
Yep.
Jacob for
Yeah.
for future matches. I'm
Hmm.
here to see him and Jacob. I want to see
Right.
that. I want to see Jacob versus the world. That's what I want to see. I don't,
Um,
Speaking of
MVP?
Roman, is he a free agent, kind of like Brock Lesnar? Is he a go wherever he wants guy? Because now
I
that he's won
guess.
it,
yeah.
I mean, so the big thing is who's he going to pick to go against at WrestleMania? Which champion?
Yeah, this
The
is
thing
true.
about it too is once Seth comes back, who's Heyman gonna go with?
Right.
Yeah.
Because technically he only went with the Vision because of the
Right.
injury.
Right.
Yeah, but
Well,
he right. I was gonna say right now he is with the. He's gonna be with Braun. He's not gonna be with the regular Vision. He's gonna be with Braun.
I don't know. The injury is what really screwed up this long time storytelling with the Vision.
right. Yeah, it'll be kind of interesting to see, and it's all timing, right?
Yeah.
We've got Brock Lesnar till SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I got a feeling that the storylines have got to be built up fast and furious because there's no long term storytelling right now with him. They're going to
Yeah.
have to either build, and I think WrestleMania is going to see Obafemi against Brock.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't give me that backstage monster versus monster.
No.
We're breaking everything. We're breaking each other. No, just build it up. I want to see classic Brock grabbing tree hogs, lifting them on his shoulder, running through mountains, training for Oba, because that's going to be the guy that should retire him.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we got down to the final four where it was Roman. It was Gunther, surprisingly, even though he came in at like 27. He came in super late. When he came in, he was walking looking like an old man. So
Didn't he come in? Didn't he come in at 30? I
he
thought he
came
was
in late,
last.
yeah, and
I thought he was 30.
it looked like he was just in pain and he could not move. So you had him, you had Roman, you had Gunther, and then you had Randy Orton and Logan Paul. Those are the last four. And at one point, they're all at each individual corner, and I thought they were all gonna, gang up on Logan Paul. That's what I thought they were gonna do.
Right.
And they just started going after each other. So that was great. I just don't like seeing Roman Reigns win, just for the simple fact that you have all these young stars, and they're all these up and coming young stars, and all you guys want to do is push the old people.
Right. The other surprise before that came down to those four is Drew McIntyre taking out Cody Rhodes.
Cody Reigns. You might as well call him Cody Reigns.
But taking out Cody Rhodes,
and
outside interference and gets him taken out. So I mean,
there was no big entrance shockers or anything, because if you remember back in the day, Undertaker, when his entrance hit, even in Rumble, there was still a stop point.
Yep. You didn't have that.
Gina was gonna say it, and I'm gonna call it out, dude. I'm so mad that there's no Uncle Howdy in the Rumble.
There was no Uncle Howdy. There was no Finn Balor. But we got L.A. Parker. And it wasn't even good L.A. Parker. It was bad L.A.
Was
Parker.
it L.A. Parker or was it really Finn Balor?
No, it wasn't. You know what? The one L.A. Parker I wanted, unfortunately, died about 10 years ago, and that was the chairman of the board. And that was the only L.A. Parker that exists in my world. I'm sorry, but yeah, we got no Finn Balor. There were some people that got left off, but yet we got Mr. Iguana. I'm like, I don't want to see him.
We got two Grandes though.
Yeah, two American Grandes. I'm like, which.
Original El Grande. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm here for whatever this Chad Gable thing is. I wasn't at first.
Yeah.
But this has really gotten somewhere. And Chad Gable's an excellent wrestler, phenomenal athlete. If this is how it gets to it, it's way better than Hulk Hogan back in the day, the Great American or whatever it was.
Yeah, and then like I said, it's just they kept on saying, "Oh, there's going to be surprise entrances. There's going to be a surprise, and guess who's going to be in it?" There was no surprises at all. Jericho is booked solid because he had some prior events that he couldn't get out of, which was kind of weird. So we don't know when Jericho's making his debut.
I think he's acting. I think I think he's in a movie. I think in some part.
I know he was at a horror convention or a convention I think 2 weekends ago, so he hasn't been on TV, and I know his band is booked until February, or the end of February. I think
back at Mania, bro.
So it's just like I said, there was no real excitement outside of the very beginning, and I'm just tired of seeing these part timers get these spots that you could give to some of these young guys and build for your future.
Well, I got two questions for you. One, do you think with the way Cody got taken out of the Rumble, do you think maybe this leans him more towards being a heel? Because he got. Do you think it could?
I wish, bro. I wish.
And then, second thing is what do you think this does to Braun Breaker's momentum being taken out like that? Where does he fit in now in the title hunt picture?
Oh man,
what's going to happen?
They're going to have him like Cujo. They're going to have him foaming at the mouth. He's still going to be a big factor, but I think he's going to keep getting this. Hopefully what they do with this mass figure is keep it going until Seth returns. don't announce who this is. Let it keep going and then finally give it back, because ESPN's had an interview with Seth Rollins, and he was like something about Rumble, or and they were saying something about him being in the Rumble, and Seth flipped it and said, "I'm not coming back. I'm too injured." Blah blah. So I think that they should stretch this out until Seth returns. I say he'll be back by Mania.
Oh yeah, he'll be back before Elimination Chamber, which is
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah.
Is it next month or the end of this month? I can't remember.
No, next month, because this next one will be Bad Blood.
Oh yeah.
Which Bad Blood was always after. Wasn't it after Mania? It was never after Rumble back in the day.
I can't keep it straight.
Gina's got a valid point here, and it is something. I mean, if you look at every person in the Vision, I would say the only guy that doesn't fit the mold is Bronson, but the rest of them are all egomaniacs. There's no way any of them, like Bronson Reed always seems to be a team player, right?
He
The
is.
rest of them are all egomaniacs. There's no way Logan Paul and Austin Theory were like, yeah, I'm perfectly cool with Braun Breaker winning this. Like, let's push Braun. They're all egomaniacs.
You know
Every
for
single
a
one of them.
fact that guy underneath the hoodie is not Bronson Reed.
Right. But but the rest of them, they're all egomaniacs. There's no way
that's true.
there's no way they're gonna look at everyone like, yep, we got a pact. We're gonna go and get Braun the win.
I still say it's got to be Austin Theory playing double agent, 00 Theory.
What if it's Bronson, and what if it is Austin Theory and
Logan Paul
just taking turns, just taking turns
back all the way until because my question is, now that you have the Seth Rollins injury and you had to flip the script on the Vision, and it was now you have a Vision, who's gonna be part of Seth Rollins' team when he comes back? And I still think that at least Austin Theory. I really can't see Logan Paul as a good guy. I think he's just gonna get his butt whooped every time by everybody.
Yeah. And I realize he has the perfect theme song, by the way, for his character. I'm humble.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
For a theme song. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know which way they go once Seth comes back. Do they go try to go back to the original plan? Like, because now you're too far ahead in the story. It's just it's so convoluted right now.
They also have to build for a final Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns match, because that Shield drama isn't done with WWE.
I was gonna say I'm here for it. What if Seth and Roman and somehow they get Dean Ambrose back? Dude, I'm here for the Shield reunion, dude.
It's not going to happen with the contracts in AEW.
Right.
Gina, I agree with you. I would love to see LA Knight with Seth Rollins and actually, give some kind of build to his character. Maybe get him a middle title. Maybe give Seth and him the tag team titles. Give that man something. He's got a Slim Jim commercial. I mean, come on.
I'm just waiting for him to do a wrestling vignette with a creamer doing the cream always rises to the top.
Dude, if anyone was to do it, it would be LA Knight.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Right.
I think Jay Lethal already did it.
Yeah, but
he doesn't have the Slim Jim contract.
LA Knight has the Slim Jim contract.
Right.
Jay Lethal just has a great impression.
Yeah. I mean, overall, though, wouldn't you say? I mean, they did kind of plant some good seeds in this Royal Rumble. A few of them.
Yeah. But they did. But outside of the Women's Royal Rumble, this Rumble was kind of trash. Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm not the only one that's saying that. It's just.
But did you think that Roman Reigns, OTC, was gonna win it all?
No.
Exactly. I kind of did. You want to know the reason why?
You saw the giant
Because
fist go down the shirt.
here's the thing, right? You got rid of
Whoa.
John Cena's gone. He was the greatest of all time, right? And now you've got Roman Reigns, who is the longest reigning world
Yeah.
heavyweight champion, and he's got, remember what he said, he's got less than 2 years left.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? You watch. He's coming back. They made a big thing about it. He's going to win it, and he's going to get another title run. He's
Yeah.
going to get
Yeah.
it.
See, and that's why I really wish they wouldn't gone this direction. Because
Yeah.
now all your massive stars are getting older and retiring.
Right.
Okay, you're gonna eventually have to move these young guys up and
Right.
give one of them the belt. Why
Right.
didn't y'all start doing it now? I mean,
Well, I mean,
But
there's two people he could work with and really kind of get them some legitimate. Not that they need more legitimacy, but Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker. He could teach those guys a little bit about how working with the crowd. I mean, if you work with Roman Reigns, you're going to pick up on something. He's going to help you out, and if you beat him, it's going to further your career. So he does have some stuff left that he can give to the young guys. It's just, are they going to have him do that or not?
also, they haven't had one of those the youngest champions since Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
So that's gonna happen too. And I think Jacob Fatu, he's what 32, 33?
Braun's younger. Braun Breaker is like 20. What is he, like 26? I think
5, something. Yeah, he's young. He's
he's
not
young.
Javon Evans young, but he's young.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. It's just going to be crazy to see because now they've got all these powerhouses, these big dudes. Now they're splitting up factions with, is Roman going to go after Jay? Are they going to have a match? Or is he going to go after Jacob Fatu? Where do they all stand? Is the vision going to split? I mean, they got all this chaos going on. It's going to be crazy to see where everything lands.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the only part that made this Rumble worthy is the storyline build up to what's happening into Mania and then the next year. But other than that, I would say this is one of the worst Manias ever, or
Or
Rumbles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was.
I have a feeling Mania is going to be garbage this year.
I hope
Garbage.
not,
He
man.
says.
I hope not.
Garbage.
Garbage. I just have a feeling right about here.
Yeah,
Squatch,
maybe it's
is it just going to be garbage or is it going to be a dumpster fire? Is it going to be garbage or dumpster fire?
One night, one of the nights will be a dumpster fire. The other one will just be garbage. There's going to be like 2 shining moments, and then that's about it.
Right.
yeah. And is this the year that it's out of the country again?
No, it's in
No, it's
Vegas.
in Vegas.
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 This
And
is
then next year it's
this
in
is-
Saudi Arabia.
yeah, wrestling fans, this will be the last year that WrestleMania is in the United States of America, where WWE started.
Mm-hmm. All right, fellas. Well, I'll tell you what, because we do have a list we were going to do. Let's get into future wrestling predictions.
Yep.
And we'll tackle this, and then we'll get into the list that we did. So, Jay or Sasquatch, who wants to start off?
Go ahead, Squash.
My future wrestling predictions. I have a feeling. You know what? Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, there's just so much going on that you know what I'm gonna say. Obi's gonna have no. Let me rephrase that. It's gonna be a 3-way between Jacob, McIntyre, and Cody coming up. I have a feeling Fatu's gonna beat McIntyre.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
that's the only thing I got. So
Right. Go ahead, Jay.
I would definitely have to second that. I think Jacob Fatu is worthy of a heavyweight championship right now. This man makes scripted TV seem like it is all just him.
Right.
And what comes with a Jacob Fatu heavyweight title run would also be we get a Zilla finally. I want that 4th row to hit the WWE,
Right.
and then we also get a Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns.
yeah, that's gonna
I
be
think that
great.
would be worthy of Roman Reigns' last times.
Right.
And then when we get to that point, where does Jay fall into that?
Taking out the chief. And Jacob Fatu would be the next, Samoan dynasty to be WWE for the next 10 years.
Right.
Like you said, Roman Reigns only has 2 years.
Right.
So, and the Usos, they don't have much longer. I love those boys, but they've been there for a minute too.
Right.
So Jacob Fatu is going to be the next run for the Samoan dynasty in WWE for the next 10 years. So you got to make him a heavyweight champion or push him back and be like Umaga, when Umaga should have gotten everything that he was supposed to get.
Mm-hmm. Right. I agree.
Go ahead.
I got a couple. One, it's happening. Oba and Brock is going to happen. I just don't know the timing. I don't know what. We lost Sasquatch. I don't know the timing of when that's going to happen. Whether it happens at Elimination Chamber, whether it happens at WrestleMania, or whether it happens at SummerSlam, which is going to be Brock Lesnar's last match.
Right.
Another one I would love to see, just because it would be a great match, would be Jacob Fatu and Brock Lesnar.
It'd be a pretty decent match.
That would be a good match. And I gotta give this wrestling prediction while the Squatch is here. Mask is going to come off the hooded guy, and it's going to be Enzo.
Oh,
That's it. I'll throw my remote through the TV. That's it.
In a twisted turn of events, that could actually work.
Yeah.
So, WWE, if you're listening, bring the realest one in the room.
You imagine, I would love to see it if that happened.
Squash would break his
Imagine it being
TV.
Squash. Imagine being in Squash's living room, man.
He wouldn't talk to us for a week.
I was going to say, you wouldn't see me out.
Rampage.
You would have to have a guest host for the next month. I'm like, no.
Oh no! Come on, Gina, come back, come back.
You know what's funny is I'm sitting there. I'm like, how am I going to get the realest one in this week so I can get on the Enzo meter? I'm like, the hooded guy. Why not?
Oh my gosh! You know what though? It could work. It could work, and I'm here for it too. That would be funny. That would be a giant twist. That would be the twist upon twist.
The one you missed, Squatch, is I said I'd love to see Brock Lesnar and Jacob Fatu have a match together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that'd be fantastic.
100%. 100%.
Because Jacob Fatu has proven that he will knock down some giants.
Yeah, right? He's going to go after everybody. So.
Yep. Yeah. I think that'd be awesome. So yeah.
All right, fellas.
So let's get into. Do you want to get into the list, or shall we get into this? I think there's only one this week that happens.
One Enzo.
Let's see if it'll let me switch.
I did mention Uncle Hottie with no mention too, so boom boom.
Okay.
Bang bang.
There we go. Yep.
Okay.
And 1-1.
Yeah.
And I think we already went over this one. What's in the beard? What's in your beard, Swatch?
Mine is Odin's Fury by the Elegant Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, use Suplex 20, get 20% off your total order. I have merch now. I actually have hats. We have hats now.
They don't fit his head, but they'll fit.
They don't fit my head. I got a giant head. But
and
I have hats. They're on the site now. Those are also included. So,
right.
Yeah.
And I believe this Tuesday on the Slay Spray and Anchor show, we have got Elliot Sasquatch coming on, and I believe there is going to be a giveaway too on that show. So
yeah.
Yep. So definitely don't miss out Tuesday on that show, because your boy 30 Spray J, Tactical Santa, and I believe the Bearded Chief is actually joining on it too. We're going to review the Elegant Sasquatch, so you guys don't want to miss that. It's at 7:30 Eastern on Tuesday night on this channel, so you don't want to miss out.
Oh, and I'm also on the Thursday show too.
Yes, you're on the Trace Amigos Thursday too.
Amigos? You got on the Trace Amigos?
This is like the third time, man. I got it in. I
No,
don't
I'm
know
just
about.
saying. In this week, you have been
Yeah,
on every
I've been on everything.
podcast that a bearded man
Everybody.
can watch.
I've been
That's
trying, man. I'm a busy man.
Whoa.
So
All right. So let's get into what was the list again? Well, or not the list,
the
but
list is
the question.
your favorite WrestleMania, excuse me, Royal Rumble of all time.
Gotcha.
So
Go ahead and start it off, Squatch.
mine would be the 1992 Royal Rumble, where Ric Flair made his debut with the real world champion, the old
Yeah.
gold belt. The
Yeah.
reason why it's my favorite is because at the end, Hulk Hogan did some
Yeah.
very shenanigan stuff at the end, and like messing with Sid Vicious and helping Flair win the Royal Rumble. And actually, at the time, I think he actually won the title too. So,
Right. Yeah.
because that was one of the very few times that the title was actually up for grabs at the Royal Rumble. So,
Right. That one, that I remember watching that because that was a huge deal because
yep.
that was the first time
Mhm.
that Hogan and Flair were in the same ring together.
Yep. And then at
Yeah.
the end of it, he cut a promo. And it
Yeah.
was, he was like, I've waited for this moment my whole life. And,
Right.
that's when he had the short hair. And yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah. It was
that was my
fantastic.
favorite. So,
Yep. What about you, Jay?
I'm gonna have to go with either 2008 John Cena or 2009 Randy Orton, because 2008 John Cena, that really started the Michael Jordan streak of John Cena. He was a bad man, no one could touch him. But
Yep.
it also brought one of the greatest rivalries of, my teenage and my 20s, of Randy Orton and John Cena.
Yeah.
That was legend killer Randy Orton. He took out legends. He wasn't just their last matches, Gunther.
uh. Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
always.
Okay. I think my favorite one was I believe it was I'm not sure on the date. I think it was 1990. But the reason I liked it so much is that spurred the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior
yep.
moment. They were finally in the ring together and they actually fought a little bit, which led down the line to the big WrestleMania where Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior had their WrestleMania
Mhm.
match. So to me, that was the golden era for me. I was growing up. I was a huge Warrior fan. Um, Initially, I was a Hulk Hogan fan, but I was kind of like, oh, I'm kind of getting sick of this. Eat your prayers, eat your vitamins, say your prayers type stuff. The Ultimate Warrior was like a breath of fresh air, and I was like, man, it's got to happen. And the first time they were able to stand in the ring together and stare each other down and throw blows, that was pretty cool. So that was probably my favorite Royal Rumble.
The honorable mention for all of us was,
Yeah.
I think it was the '05. It was either '05
Yeah.
or '08, where it was the double elimination at the end, and then Vince McMahon comes down and blows both quads out. That
Right.
was the other one. That was
Sitting
the
in the ring,
sitting on his
and
ass because he couldn't stand
Batista
up.
was supposed to win that, and
Right.
Batista eventually did win that against John Cena.
Right.
And I think that was a solid attitude era. You had
Yeah.
Batista, you had Randy Orton, you still had Triple H that was still in there, because not that much further along did Triple H win it for the last time, 2016.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right. Right.
these are guys that were like, at least this was my childhood of all these winners right here.
Right. So I've got a what if question, a bonus question for you guys this week. A what if scenario.
All
All
right.
right.
And this spurs from Elegant Sasquatch because since that first time you're like, what if? And we did that segment. But what if Razor Ramon and Diesel would have never left WWE? What would have became of WCW? Would NWO still would have would happen?
No,
What do you think?
no, it wouldn't have, because
No.
NWO, what made NWO was that beginning when Scott Hall came
With the
out.
outsiders,
Yeah,
right?
didn't know that his contract was up, so you
Right.
still thought he was under. Yeah, and you thought it was an invasion angle. So it was NWO would have never been,
Well,
and
well, here's the
WCW.
spin on that. Here's the spin on that. What if fake Diesel, who was uh
Yeah.
Kane,
Yeah.
and fake Razor would have went to
Ooh.
WCW?
We would have never gotten a Kane. Oh no, dude! Because that moment, that was the defining career moment. If you ever had one, was when he went in. Glenn Jacobs went in and ripped that door off.
Sure,
No,
but what I'm saying though is what if they would have
no,
went to WCW?
no.
If Kevin Nash and Razor Ramon wouldn't have left,
Right.
and the other two would have been
Oh
gone
man,
away.
I
What if?
I couldn't take that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dino. I couldn't take that.
It wouldn't have worked. I still I hate to say it, WCW would have probably folded probably about 5 years
Without
before they actually
without NWO and Hulk Hogan turning heel and the
Right.
Outsiders, WCW would have folded a long ago.
Sure.
Now,
Right.
real quick, let's talk about who isn't folding. And the rumors is that Shane O'Mac will be a general
Yes.
manager at AEW. This turns the playing fields,
That's
brother.
huge. That's huge.
exactly. So
You know,
we shall see.
let's explore something for a minute.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar has said over and over and over again, I will always work for the McMahons. Imagine if he leaves WWE at SummerSlam and goes to AEW.
It'd be interesting, and then
It
for him
would
to
be
job
really-
out for after 2 weeks, and won't hear from him again. He'll be on the couch right next to Keith Lee.
I
Right.
don't know. I think he would have to have some kind of contract like Sting had because Sting was there like every week, and so
Well, here's what we don't know. If Shane McMahon is involved, Shane knows the business really well. And Shane's going to be that guy that says, if we are bringing a guy like Brock Lesnar and we're paying him this much, he's going to be working.
that's true.
Because we can't put him on the bench. He's got to be that guy out here working. You know what I mean? So it would be interesting to see because there are a lot of top stars that have said they don't mind working for Vince. They would work for Vince again, and a lot of them like Shane. So this could change a lot of stuff going forward.
Yeah,
We'll see
it's
what
good,
happens
but
in the
yeah,
next 3 years of wrestling.
yeah, we'll definitely see. We will have to see what actually happens, or if it was just a rumor or not. So,
Yep.
we'll definitely see. So,
So what do you guys want to do next week for a list? What kind of list do we want to do?
I have no idea. I didn't think that far ahead. I'm sorry.
You want to do a list, or do you want to do another series of what if questions?
You know what? Let's do another what if.
Okay.
Because we come up with some crazy stuff. So
Yeah. I'm good with what if. What do you think, Jay? You good with what if?
I'm definitely down with what ifs. I think that's our new segment right there. The what ifs
that was
of wrestling.
The what
There you
if. The what if with the Sasquatch.
there you go. There you go. I'll come up with something.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody who came in and were listening in on us, watching the chat, we appreciate you. Definitely tune in next week. We'll be back here. Myself, Dirty Spray J, and the Elegant Sasquatch. And one last time before we leave, if you have not tried Elegant Sasquatch, try them.
What are
Suplex 20.
you doing?
Suplex 20 gets you 20% off. Take advantage of that. Excellent customer service, small batch guy right here, supports the community. So definitely get in on some of that and check out his awesome brand new website, man. It is easier than ever to get yourself some Elegant Sasquatch. So definitely check it out.
TheElegantSasquatch.com.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So, Elegant Sasquatch, why don't you send us out this week?
For me, Elegant Sasquatch, 30 Spray J, and Tactical Santa, we are out.